You say it's, there we go, so now.
Good morning again. Welcome to Tairua-Pāuanui Community Board meeting. Are there any apologies? Very well. I'll switch up. Yeah, we have an apology from Barry Roberts, so can I move that second issue in favour? Barry and Ryan. Public forum. Do we have any speakers for public forum? Sorry. Barry. Well, come on, Bob.
Usual suspects.
You know the rules, I have to read them out.
I've only heard them about 360 times. I just want to comment on the skateboard, which is in there. Reading the document, I was concerned about the geotechnical report. The thing's been there for 25 years, but I don't think it's going anywhere.
Going down, isn't it?
We can't see it. I've just come from there now and had a look. There's a few cracks in one wall and one part of the area snippet, about 5 mil. So what we don't want is some fancy report to come back and say it can't be there, and we've got to find another home for it. Just create a job and we end up with nothing. So because it's been there for 45 years. It's not going to move. So concerned about what some sort of report and fancy report costs can come back with and chop our options out. There was 36k spent on it 4 years ago, fixing cracks and bits and pieces and smoothing it, which come up good. So that's the major concern. Is just, and the other one is, where's the 470k coming from? Is it coming from rates increases, retained earnings, depreciation or development contribution, or a combination of that? So we'd like to know where 470k is coming from. And the proposed option that were given 4 years ago doesn't look a hell of a lot different than what's there now.
Yeah.
So before we get too far down the track and get too serious, we need some community engagement. And we certainly don't want to put a risk.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That's wonder it's like putting construction.
There've been no further public speakers. I so move that we receive. Rob? I just moving we receive your speaker as a speaker. Favour? Aye. You? Any lane items? None. Any conflicts of interest? Being none. Item 1.6, minutes of confirmation. Can I have a move on the second?
Hello, Luke speaking.
Come on.
That's it.
Pardon?
Look, he's just arrived.
Yeah, I've got the motion that the Tairua-Pāuanui Community Board confirms the 9th of June 2025 Tairua-Pāuanui Community Board minutes as a true and correct record. Senator?
Yep.
All in favour? Aye. Are there any matters arising? Having none? Move on. 3.1. Tairua-Pāuanui Community Board CAPEX projects for 24-25 and other operational information updates. Can I have a mover? Move. Yes. The Tairua-Pāuanui Community Board receives the Tairua-Pāuanui CAPEX report stated project for 24-25 and the other information reports. We've had it moved in a second. All in favour? Aye. Discussion.
Good morning, everybody. Just take it a report as read, and if you've got any questions of me, I'm available.
Right. Top. Wastewater treatment, plant out of control. All done and dusted. All you're right to work through. Great for that. Anything to say about the Karakia domain public conveniences? Any update there?
So work is underway, and there was some challenges with the foundation once they had done some demo of the original structure, but we did manage to work around that. So things are back on track. And so there was a bit of a risk originally that we would have to seek some additional budget, but they, in working with the design consultant, came up with a solution that allowed us to proceed within budget. So a few things around time by about a week, but overall we should be on track for delivery still.
We've had a bit of rain.
Is the guy that's doing it a problem built?
I understand he's got visible staff. What's my staff doing the job?
Last week.
I don't know.
As far as I know, he has a registered builder, as well as registered plumbers and electricians.
Yeah, that's.
Any other comments, gentlemen?
Just got one that's maybe not on the list, but Luke might be able to give us an update. The Tairua River Trail, can you give us a progress report on that?
Is that the one which is community led?
Yeah, Tairua River Trail is hit by District Trust. It's not one of our projects, but we can give an update from there for you.
Yeah, it'd be good to know what's going on. That's quite a major project.
Yes, I can follow that up for you too.
Excellent. So the only other thing to probably note is there is a new project this financial year, which is the skate bowl at Pauanui. And so our project manager is Kathy for that one, who did the other skate bowl over the pond there. And we're just doing some review of the site and getting some specialists engaged, just so that we can better understand the geotechnical issues that were highlighted a few years back, and if there has been any change in the current condition due to that since it was last tested a few years back. So we're in that sort of initiation phase for that project to make sure that it is a deliverable outcome for us.
So it's purely an investigative procedure at the moment, not a commitment.
Correct. The scope needs to be confirmed based on the geotechnical, a new round of geotechnical site investigation and report.
Yeah, Luke, so just give us a little bit more information around that. The Pauanui skate bowl, is it being upgraded because of geotech, or is it being upgraded because it's due with its depreciation?
So my understanding from the business case was that there were some cracks in the existing one. So I guess the life of the skate park is coming fairly much to the end, but there are also these additional issues where you've had essentially some slumping and some cracking in the existing asset. So for us to understand the scale of what's required as a renewal, we need to better understand the quantum of the issue under the ground there. So it's a mix of the two, Terry.
So it's definitely in the program to be done. It's in the...
Correct. It's a 2-year project. This year is design and start construction. Next year is finish construction.
So it would be a refurbishment?
It's a renewal. So it's about replacing the existing with new modern equivalent.
Really? Concrete. I mean, I've seen there's cracks in our one over in Tairua that had cracks within a few weeks to develop cracks. I mean, how serious are these cracks?
That's why we're doing the geotechnical investigation. So once that's done, we'll come back to the board with an update on the geotechnical report to give you that essentially that information around how serious is this and what impact does that have on the scope of the project.
And how will it be funded?
This is funded through the project.
Is that it?
It's a CAPEX project, so it's funded. It was put through the LTP, I think it's right, and what's it? 400 bucks, 400,000, sorry.
470 over the 2 years.
470. Yeah.
What are the total costs?
No.
What's it?
Bring that up.
Well, there's no way you can do that.
Yeah, 1.1, it's 1.2.
No,
So the 400 might be a bloody vast number.
it wouldn't go anywhere near a replacement, surely.
Many people talking at once, it was hard for me to understand at that point.
I guess once the design's done, Luke, then you'll be able to get a better costing about what needs to happen.
Yeah, so it is all dependent on us understanding the scale of the geotechnical. So that's why I'm harping on about it a little bit, is that geotechnical gives us an idea of the issues that are creating the cracking. If there's a significant issue there, then there's more work required to create a base that is stable for any renewed asset. And if that's significant, then that will lift the cost. If it's not, then we hopefully will be able to deliver a renewed asset within the existing budget. So there are unknowns at the moment, and as soon as we get knowns, we'll come back to this board with an update and ensure that you're well informed with where we're heading with a scope of works before we start design.
Any further comments?
No, I just do the geotech and see where it goes.
I'm sure it's locally funded, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It comes out of rates. It's locally funded. Appreciate that.
Sorry,
Excellent.
the board funded, yeah.
No. And the Heritage Centre?
Sorry, what was that?
That's the Heritage Centre, so that's me though. What did you want to know? We had a meeting, the board had a meeting with them.
Is there anything further on that? The light and the public about?
No, so they'll just be finalising up that report. We'll be aiming to try and get a report to the board for their August meeting.
All right. Sorry?
Yeah, through the chair, just a question for the chair. You raised the Tairua River Trail earlier on. Would you like that added as a other information update each month?
I think it would be handy.
Yep.
Good project. We are over the moment. All the discussions, remember?
Yes.
Can we put the motion? And a second, all in favour? Yeah. Action schedule?
Thank you, Luke.
So take the
Thank
report
you.
that's been read. Have you got any questions about the two actions that are on?
Which will, let's have the update on that. Make sure I said there's plenty of room in the wastewater plant for additional.
Is the new system they put in successful?
I don't.
Haven't had
Yeah.
any more complaints about it?
Apparently it's working really well and they're getting the other one upgraded, putting in as well as a backup. So it's going to have a double whammy. So I think it'll be very successful. But it's working well at the one, the new one they put in.
What have we got?
Not cheap, $1 million or something.
Oh. Well, it's not, he's here, but he's gone.
Is there any comment on the bollard?
So I had some phone calls, and I assured that there isn't a radio station. No, they did query what it's all about. I said we were going to stock it. We were going to put some sheep in there, keep the grass down. But it's just to stop. We're getting some idiots in there. We're doing wheelies.
Yeah.
And we're getting some feeding campers packed up in there. So that's a move to, I understand, to prevent that. Are there any further questions about the action schedule? Yeah, there's not much happening. Okay. Put the motion, and I find it. So move that the Tairua-Pāuanui Community Board receives the action schedule dated 11 June 25. Move it. I'll move it. Have a second, please.
Yep.
In favour?
Aye.
You're listening when I find my very brief report. Chairperson's report. Short and sweet. I've attended meetings at the Hickory Hall, their AGM. Tairua Hall Committee meeting, Heritage Committee meeting, and the Tairua Business Association's AGM. Upcoming is the AGM of Information and Community Services and the AGM of the Tairua Hall Committee. Tairua Hall Committee are very pleased to receive a grant to help their ongoing costs. Other than that, that's me. I have a move. Second for
There's some work going on there, is it them or the council?
at the back.
Yeah.
Yes, that's council. There's some R&M out the back. So I'll move my report. Can I have it ticketed, please?
Yeah.
Favour?
Aye.
Move that the Tairua-Pāuanui Community Board receives the Chairperson's report verbal dated 9th June. Report to exclude the public, item 3.4. So move that the Tairua-Pāuanui Community Board excludes the public from the following. So please, could you vacate the room? I've moved that the Tairua-Pāuanui Community Board excludes the public following parts of the proceedings of this meeting, namely the 4.1 public student minutes. Can I have a second of this?
Yep.
Okay. Recording stopped.
All in favour?
All in favour?